It's the start of July 2019 here at Henssler Financial, and we've found 3 important things to focus on in the market this month. Number 1, the Fed. The Federal Reserve held interest rates steady in its June meeting, but shifted to a more dovish stance and a possible rate cut in its July meeting. The Fed will reconvene, and the market seems quite convinced that they will in fact cut the Fed funds rate. Now, the question is whether it will be a 25 basis point cut or a 50 basis point cut. More than likely, it'll be just 25 basis points. Number 2, earnings season. With the second quarter in the rearview mirror, earnings season will hit full stride in the coming weeks. So what should we expect for Q2 earnings growth? Well, the bar is set pretty low. While estimates are wide-ranging, Wall Street is expecting a 1% decline in aggregate earnings on a year-over-year basis. Some are a bit more optimistic, like Goldman Sachs, which is expecting 4% earnings growth in the second quarter. Already, however, nearly 113 S&P 500 companies have issued second quarter earnings guidance, with about 2/3 of those being negative. Number 3, trade. While the US and China have reached a trade truce for now, we'll be closely watching if things develop further in the month of July. President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed to restart trade negotiations, and the US rolled back some export restrictions on Chinese telecom giant Huawei. However, clear details on future discussions weren't given. A 25% tariff on $250 billion of Chinese imports and an average 20% tariff on $110 billion of US exports to China remain in place, and the current trade truce is still not a fix for a slowing US economy. And that's been your Market Minute for the month of July. Thanks for listening.